Welcome back to Waste Nights, second edition. We are on Nelly's turn. It is turn 10. She must get here if we are trying to fulfill the scenario safe haven that we're playing. So yeah, and every time she takes a radiation, a regular damage, or a biohazard damage, she's got to take an extra biohazard damage. She's already got 3 damage on her. She only has 4 health left. There's something we got to do here. I figured out if she can find 2 gas, she can get here without having to go through any other hazard tokens. So that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to take a look at her character sheet first, though. And then I guess there's some frequently asked question guidebook for the game, because in the book it doesn't specifically say that when you gain gear cards, you gain them in the broken side. It does say that when you're at a stall in a city trying to buy gear that it's broken when you were to buy it, but it doesn't say anything about actually acquiring gear during plot actions or such. So I guess in the frequently asked questions, it is actually, you're supposed to get everything in the broken side. So I just flipped everything to the broken side that we've acquired along the way. And I guess that's the rule of the game. I haven't been playing it that way. I don't know if I would play it that way. That's kind of really limiting. You have to sit and take an extra action to repair everything then, if that's the case. All right, let's take a look at Nelly. She's going to be trying to get her way to Perth. And let's take a look at her character sheet. Alright, here we are with Nelly, and she's got, of course, her pistol's working order, knife's working order, armor's flipped over. I flipped over the Lucky Charm to the broken side because, again, if you acquire stuff, I guess, anywhere, I'm not sure about your own gear, though, that you get for leveling up. I think you get that in working order. Although maybe you get that in broken order too. I don't know about that specifically, but I'm not going to worry about it because we haven't gotten any gear for leveling up. Maybe we will this time. Alright, so here we are. We've got 2 regular wounds. We've got a contaminated wound, I guess we call it. We have a radiation damage. Got no damage to the bike. We have a battering ram is made for you. And we have a bunch of other things. So, I'm going to try and get Nelly to Perth without getting too many hazards. So let's go to the main board. We're going to do an exploration action first. She's got an Explorer of 3. And I think she even has a bonus 1, doesn't she? I can't remember. But she has an exploration of 3. We're looking for 1 gas. And one of her perks is Eagle-Eyed. She gets to grab a resource of her choice. Of course, it will be a gas. So if we can find a gas resource, we'll grab 2 of them. And then she should be able to get her way all the way to Perth. I think there's a path we can do it. All right, let's go to the main board and check it out. All right, exploration action. We grab the exploration deck of cards. And she is in a sandy space, so let's take a look. And we have, oh, there it is, gas card right off the start. Place a danger marker on your space. Now, there's been some question as to whether, like when it says place a danger marker with an exclamation point on it, do you put the one with the exclamation point? The problem is there's only so many of these tokens that have the exclamation point. A lot of them have a bunch of different things. I don't actually have any more exclamation point tokens left in the box. I think that is just representing, instead of them actually typing the word danger marker, I think they're just representing it by that symbol. I'm, again, guessing it's probably in the frequently asked questions. Haven't read through all 3. There's 3 or 4 pages, I can't remember. But I'm just going to go ahead and place a random danger marker there. And she's going to get 1 gas, and because of her perk, she's going to get 2. So that was a perfect draw. Didn't even have to go through the deck 3 times. So we're going to grab a couple of gas, and I'm going to grab a random danger marker and just flip it down here on her space. Now that's okay, because we don't have to go through it, and she gets 2 gas, which is exactly what we need for her dirt bike to be able to motor. Alright, I'm going to zoom out. We're going to do a second action now. Her second action is going to get her to Perth. We're going to get out the beads. We're going to find out how she can get there on her dirt bike. Remember, she's got this special ability. She can go through craters for 1. It's another one of her level up perks. She can go through every space for just 1 movement. And roads, of course, are free. Alright, let's zoom out and figure out how she's going to get to Perth without going through any other dangers. Because every time she does, like every time she takes damage, I should say, of any kind, she has to take contaminated damage to go with it. Alright, I'm going to zoom out. We're going to figure out how she's going to get there. Alright, she has 2 gas cans. She's going to blow them both because she's going to need 8 movement, or up to 8 movement. You lose your movement if you don't use it. So 2 gas cans. She's going to move her all the way to Perth. I'll show you how you're going to do this here in a second. So she's starting off here. She's going to go to this mountain space first. That's 1 movement, 2 movements, 3 movements, onto the road for free, 4 movements, onto the road for free, 5, she can go through craters, special ability. 6, free movement. 7 takes her to Perth, and she did not go through any danger spaces except Perth itself. So she makes it to Perth. On the 10th turn, she will take a contaminated damage. She's going to take 2 of them because she's got the plague, which is absolutely horrific. And then she's going to have an encounter there at Perth. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take her contaminated damage plus an extra one for the plague. And if it isn't obvious by now, this is a pretty brutal game. So she gets 1 contamination damage for going into Perth, and she gets another one because she's got the plague. Lovely. Just lovely. Okay, and now I think, and Perth is not considered a city here. The city space actually are the named spaces on the board. So darn it, she can't do a city action, which means she could go to the quack and get rid of some of this damage. But she can't. So she's got 5 down. She has 2 health left. Oh my goodness. Used up all her gas. She's got there now though. She's in Perth. She's not knocked out, but she does have to have an encounter. Luckily, she has the lovely danger sense. She can pull 2 cards and pick which one she wants. Let's go back to the board, and she's going to have a forest encounter in Perth. Alright, we're going to be picking 2 cards off the top of this because that's her danger sense special perk. She gets to choose one of them. So the first one she gets is a Rough Ride. Oh, that does not sound... Test Tech 2. She has cogs with her. What does that say? +1 blue die for tech test. Cool. Or, oh, I think we're doing this one. I don't even care. Hole in the trunk. If you're on a mountain space, we're not. We're on a forest space. Right on. Discard a chosen gear card. The other one is, oh god, a Cerbero Hunter. If you're on a scrub space, which we are, the enemy gains ambush and armor piercing. No thanks. No thank you. We're doing the Rough Ride. We'll take a closer look at Rough Ride, and then we're going to process it. Yes, I almost forgot. We do have a danger token with the exclamation point. That means we're going to be drawing a danger token out of the bag. So let's go ahead and do that, and we get... Okay, well, we're going to get a damage to our vehicle. Holy jumping. Our motorcycle might blow up here. So we're going to be testing Tech 2. If we pass, we gain 2 chosen resources. If we fail, your vehicle suffers a damage for each missing one. And we're not in a mountain space. So cool. Actually, this is not horrible at all. It does not look like Nelly's going to get knocked out. So that's cool. At least we have one adventurer here that is going to make it, one waste night. It's going to make it to the end of the scenario. All right, let's zoom out. We're going to roll some dice for the tech test and see what we get. And honestly, by how far Nelly had to travel through the entire map to avoid all the dangers, I'm not surprised it was a rough ride. Okay, we're testing tech, so we get a blue die. Her tech ability is a green and a white. So she actually gets to roll a blue bonus die, a green and a white, which is really cool because she's got cogs with her. So we're going to test tech. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, wow. So we get 3. That was actually pretty. We needed the blue. If we didn't have the blue, we would have failed it. Thank you, cogs, for pulling our bacon out of the fire. We are going to take a damage to our vehicle. I can't forget that. And we gain 2 chosen resources. So we're going to gain an ammo and a medicine. Should probably gain 2 medicine, but I don't know. I think we're going to gain an ammo and a medicine. And I think our special, what is our eagle eye? Whenever you gain any resources, oh, during the explore action. Damn it, not during a plot action. All right, let's gain our ammo and medicine and take our damage to our dirt bike. All right, that is actually good news. So we are alive. We're alive. We've got ammo, a medicine, 5 damage. We have a radiation poisoning. Oh my god, this is not looking great. We made it to Perth though. We've got a whole bunch of stuff with us. Let's hope. Oh, we could have had the lucky charm. We don't need it right now, but there you have it. Well, that's going to be a super fast episode for today because I have virtually no time to film, which sadly, but I'm trying to get an episode up every day. So there we go. Back to the main board. We're going to wrap up our episode for today. That was the end of Nelly's turn, the end of turn 10 for her. And we're going to see next episode if Lisa can actually make it to Perth as well. If she can, then we're going to have both of our waste nights on Perth, the end of turn 10, and we're going to go to the finishing up the scenario. So let's go back to the main board and wrap up our episode for today. Alright, so we're wrapping up our episode for today. So Nelly had made it to Perth in very horrible shape with the plague. And I forgot to put the damage on her dirt bike now that I'm just talking here, so I'll just do that off screen. I'm going to grab 1 damage. I don't know how that's going to affect anything, but I'll put that on a dirt bike. Boom! Everything's done. And we have Lisa here. She's going to be going next episode. We've got 4 plot tokens we've accumulated. We're on turn 10. Lisa's going to pull up the end of turn 10. Hope she can get there. She's got to get there. She's got 5 movement to get there. She's going to go through some nasty spaces, though. She's got 2 damage on her. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Waste Night 2nd Edition. We're playing the 2-player game Safe Haven. We're down to the wire again, like most games I play here, which is exciting, I think. All right, we'll see you next time. We're going to have Lisa go. And yeah, that might be our final episode. So thanks so much, and we'll see you then.